Hello everybody, it's Charles here with First Choice Savings Network, and this is the Advanced Force Matrix online tutorial. If you're watching this and you haven't watched the basics of the Force Matrix, I urge you to go back and watch the basics of the Force Matrix. This will be a lot easier to understand because I'm not going to go over the what we went over in the basics in this one. So watch the basics first, part 1 and 2, and then go to the advanced to understand this. What this is going to be about is obtaining multiple positions underneath of yourself. So when you first sign up, of course, we all know this is you here, and you want to get your 5 people underneath of you, and everybody does the same. Well, if you want to buy multiple positions, First Choice Savings Network lets you get up to 13 positions. You don't have to get them all at the same time or anything like that, but what I want to show you is where most people start. Once you get the grasp of this, you'll be able to make your own educated decision on what to do. What most people do is either buy one spot underneath themselves, or they go ahead and get five positions underneath themselves. Now, before I go any further, I do want to say that if you are going to buy multiple positions, this means that you are committing yourself to be a business builder. This means that you're going to have to sign up more people. Like I said, when you sign up, what you really want to do is get 5 people underneath yourself. So if you sign up 5 times underneath yourself, that's 6 total. You want to have, 25 people besides yourself that you can sign up. So here's you, and you sign up 5 times underneath yourself. Well, the first 5 is yourself, so that takes care of this here. It doesn't matter that it's yourself. The way that the matrix works, it essentially doesn't know or care who this is underneath of you. It just wants 5 underneath of this position here. So if you sign up 5 times underneath yourself, you've got your first 5 for this guy. So the $6 a month fee here is balanced out. However, you've got 5 others here that happens to be yourself in this scenario. So you want to get 5 underneath each of those. So here's the 5 for this guy. Here's the 5 for this guy. Right here's the 5 for this guy, and you see what I mean there. So what I'm saying is, if you're going to do this, make sure that you can get your 5 underneath of yourself. So that means you're making a larger commitment. However, you also know that this number down here, this 3856 number, multiplies that income potential multiplies for each spot that you obtain. So let's say you buy 1 spot underneath yourself. That's going to go right here, and you sign up your other 4 people, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, right here. The next person that signs up, if this guy right here signs them up, it's going to go into this position right here. So you've got all this filled. The next person that signs up is going to go right here, because it goes in the next empty spot, and it goes left to right. So one tip when you do have multiple spots is you do not, because this is going to have so this is you. This is going to have your own site ID when you sign up. Everybody gets a site ID, so they have their own unique website. However, you can continue using this website, this site ID right here. You don't have to, but I'm just kind of giving you a tip, or just so you know that you can do that. Because if people keep going to this site here, it's just going to fill it up in order, left to right. So boom, left to right. The next spot here, it's going to go here. The next person that signs up is here. The next person that signs up is here. The next one here. It goes left to right, just like that. In some systems, not in this system, but in some systems that people might be used to, it goes 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. With First Choice, it goes from the left all the way across until it reaches all the way over to the right. But it basically works the same way. It just fills them up slightly differently. So you have this spot here. You have your first 5 here. This one's you, and so you get another 5 here, because that's what you want to do. You want to have your 10 people that you can sign up if you sign up twice. Now, what that means is you are getting income from what's underneath this guy, and you're getting income from what's underneath this guy. So that's why I was saying that this number here doubles when you have that. or triples depending on how much you want to buy. So do the math and figure this out. If you have 5 underneath here and you have 25 underneath this guy right here, so there's 25, so 5 underneath each of these spots here. This guy's going to be getting the income off of that. So the first level, he's got his 5, so he's not paying his fee. Then he's got his second level full. That's $12.25 off of that. However, this is you as well. This first level is going to be full. Let's say this third level's full right here. So $12.25, and then on this level right down here, this is all full with 25. So you have 25 people of this 125, and you're getting 75 cents for each person right there. Now let me get out of here and show you another scenario. I'm going to bring up some calculators here. Let's say you have 5 positions underneath yourself. So this is going from having 1 position under yourself to 5 positions under yourself. So all these positions are yourself. And each one, because what you want to do when you do that is get 5 underneath each one. So you got the 5, you got the 5, you got the 5 there. Now according to this guy, he's got his first line full, and then he'll have his second line full right there as well. So first line and second line, each of these guys, they're going to have their first line full. So now they're not paying the monthly fee either. Let's say that this guy here has his first 3 lines full. So 1, 2, 3, and all of these are you as well. So you went ahead and did the multiple positions. You did 5 more positions underneath yourself. So what is that going to mean? Well, basically what that means is, you see the 106 here? That is because there's 3 levels full. So go to your third line here, $106 total. Now for the third line, you're making $93.75, but when you add up the first line and the second line, so the $6 and then $12.25, and then the third line, which is 106, that's where that 106 goes. Now the $61.25, which you can see right here as well, $61.25, that is how much each of your other spots are making, because they're going to have their, this 25 here, this 25 here, this 25 here, this 25 here, and this 25 here full, and their first 5 underneath of them. So basically what that means is they're going to have their first line, each of these guys here is going to have their first line full and their second line full. So essentially, if we put each of these guys here in the place of, if we look at it from this angle, if we look at it from here, so if we're logged into the back office underneath this guy, this is the way it's going to look. His first level will be full and his second level will be full. But it'll be the same for each one of these here. So when you add all that together, that's $167.25. So that's what you're getting each month. So now that's residual income. That's people that have signed up underneath of you, $167.25 each month. And now you have an entire team of, well, this is you here, but we won't count that. But you have all of these people here and all of these people here on your team, and when they sign up people, so if this line's completely full, when they sign up people, it's just going to go right into this line here of 125 each, which is 625 people. When that's full, that's $625 a month just for this guy. But what is that going to mean for these other people here? That means that now their first line is going to be full, their second line is going to be full, and their third line is going to be full for each one of these. Now, their third line here is $106 a month. So you can just multiply that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for this guy up here, when this line is full here, that's $731. So let's do that really quick. 731 right there. Let's go over to this calculator. 106 times 5 equals 530. Let's add that to this, so plus 530. That's $1,261 per month that you're getting off of that now. So I think that's you'll be able to understand basically how this works now and what getting multiple positions means. Your site IDs, as long as you understand how this fills in, you can then do it however you want. So you can use the site ID up here and let everything fill in left to right. Or let's say you know 5. So if you have this here and you sign up your 5 underneath yourself, and you know 5 people that are going to be big business builders yourself, like yourself, you might not want those first 5 to go underneath this guy right here. You might want to do that. I mean, there's no problem with that. It'll still work out. But let's say you want to put one of those 5 big business builders that you have coming in underneath you in each one of these positions. So if you want one to go here, you want one to go here, you want one to go here, here, and here. The reason why you might want to do that is because, again, this column here, I have this split up here in sections. This can't affect this over here. And this section here can't affect this next section here. This section here can't affect this section here. So whatever is underneath this guy is just going to be right in here. That's his little box right there. This is the number of people that can be underneath. 5, 25, 125, 625. So each one of these are kind of individual here. So what you might want to do is have, each one of those business builders go into another spot here. If you're doing it that way, you have the first business builder sign up underneath this site ID, the next business builder sign up underneath this site ID, the next business builder sign up underneath this site ID, and so on and so forth there. I'm going to end it right here and start a part 2, but I don't want to run out of time. YouTube lets me get 15 minutes, so I'm going to end it right here and then start a part 2. See you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.